Hey everyone, and welcome to Scrap Mechanic. In this video, I have decided to do a bit of a build challenge. What I'm planning is building a Baja truck the way I would have when the game first came out. So therefore, I am extremely limited. I can't use the weld tool, I can't use the lift or anything other than holding it. All I can really use is the wooden block. There's not really much I can do. So, yeah. Really quick, I guess. This is what we can do nowadays with mods. I just released this to the workshop in my last video on Scrap. And this is probably the best truck I've done yet. The best Baja truck I've done yet. So let's take a step back in time. The way I would do it is I would first start with the cab. And for some reason, I always made them right-hand drive. I don't know why. When I first started Scrap, everything was right-hand drive. Okay. All my cabs always looked the same, and they still do. All my cabs still look like this. Like, if you look carefully, it's still a box that would... that's not a really good example. This is better. It's the same but smaller. But yeah, this has been my design since I started. Next, I always did an extended cab for some reason. It was always the kind of truck I wanted in real life. This. Then I think I would go like that. I'm not sure if coming in like this was something I did back then, or if it's something I started after, but oh well. Put one there and there. Here and here. Go on top and connect it all the way over. Like so. Take the roof. Back. And there's the cab. So all my vanilla trucks, especially when the game first came out, in what, 2016 or something? 17, I don't remember. Either way, this is how I'd start. Just a simple cab. If I wanted more seats, I'd just make it longer. Okay, so now, I believe I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2. I'm not sure how I did this part. Okay, so let's go like this, just for now. Because I know I would put the wheels 2 blocks out instead of flush against the body or anything, whatever. And this would come out by 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, that's how I would do it. I would just come out by 7, then go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Go. And that gives me my wheel well, or fender, or whatever. Like so. This comes back by 3. And to quickly measure it out, just fill that in. That up. To match there and back. So now we have this. Right up against the firewall. 7. down. Back of the cab, 3, 7, 3, down. Cut the bed out. Figure out where I want the wheels. I want them to go up by 1 and down by 1. No, 2, like that. That. Put the wheel on. So, I'm pretty sure we had the controller when I first started doing this, but I don't quite remember. I do know that we only had these pipes, these thick pipes, and it sucked a lot. We might have had metal. Do we have the metal block? Either way, so for the front, what did I do for independent or front suspension? Crap. Okay, so because I can't weld it, I need a way to hold like the arms and stuff in place. So what I would do was create basically a hook that then my parts would come off of, and then the body would hook into it and it wouldn't come off. I'll just show you really quick. This, I'm trying to do this without using the modded parts while still having them installed. It's kind of a pain. Place the seat. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to put a wedge right here. I'm still not quite sure how I used to do this, though. Like, my brain just wants me to do it exactly how I used to do it, whereas I need to focus on being like how I used to do it. I'm pretty sure I'd bring it all the way into the middle, to be honest. I'd probably go like this. No, I can't do that now. Right now. So let's just go... I don't know. I should have brought up one of my old videos before I started this. But... actually... yeah, this still has... new stuff on it. Okay. See, this is the crap I went through trying to build in this before. Let's go like so. Put a T on the bottom. That on the top. Okay, so arms will come in like so. I don't think I used to do it necessarily this wide, because the arms seem really long. But, oh well. Get rid of that for a second. Okay. Oops. Now, thing is, I can't weld this, like I said. So, how... Okay, I can weld this part. I'm going to allow myself to weld this part because I would have went from the body, the lower arm, or the upper arm, to the hub and wheel, which I then could have put the wheel on without having to weld. So this part up until the wheel would have been fine. And then I just have to put a block on this for it to work. So welding this is okay, because I shouldn't have done it the way I did. Either way, technically I should have restarted, but let's go like this. Because then, out, up, round, and back in to encase it. That should hold in place. And it did. There we go. That is how we did things before welding. In scrap, at least. Like, my old hot rod was done like this. My trophy trucks were done like this. Now, for the, yeah, the springs. We couldn't adjust them back then either. All we had was the sports spring and the off-road spring. I'm going to use off-road 1. And hopefully just be able to bring it out like so. And then, how did I do this? How exactly did I do this? I'm trying to remember. Because this also has to be done weird. I remember how I did the back. So let's see if I can remember how I did the front. Get this out of the way because it's getting wider anyways. So I want it like that. Oh, right. If you did it like this, it wouldn't connect them. So you had to do separate and then bring it down. Which I'm going to try and do like this. Because I can bring this down. And over. I'll bring it back. And back up. That should be okay. It'll block our vision a little bit, but I'm just trying to get this to work. Because when I first started doing this, it was not pretty. At all. See if I can put in like a clip or something from when I used to do this a long time ago. Okay. That's gonna block so much sight. Okay, and this comes over like so. I think this will work. Okay, how wiggly is it? And what is wiggling where? Okay, that is fine. And that one's fine. Just do this to help lock it into place. And that's what we're stuck with. So that's the front. It's not exactly how I do it, but it's close. So let's just bring that there, there. Now on to the back, which is a bit of a pain. Because, once again, no welding. So, now I remember what I would do. Okay. We've got our middle link here. We come back to the axle. And attach in the middle at the back. Then come out from there, attached to the wheels. But I still need my lower links. So what I would do for that is I just mount the wheels up properly. Okay, so how I would do this was kind of confusing, but I don't know, genius at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So let's start with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I believe that needs to be there. Now, we take our trailing arm and we bring it back to the axle, making a spot for the spring to go. Now, we make a little collar to wrap around the axle. Wedges to keep it low profile. Like so. And use a couple more to lock it in place. Then once you put the wheel on, that shouldn't go anywhere. Shouldn't. I'll just do it really quick on the other side. And then I'm going to go check on something really quick. Okay, so 3. And then this. Bearing. 2 more. And out. So much work used to go into just making things work. compared to making things look good, like we do now. It's crazy. Right, there we go. It's binding a bit, but it's just my fault for doing that too close to there. But if I lift it, it should work fine. Yeah, there we go. The issue is probably the difference in length. So, a few minutes when I come back, I will fix it. Okay, I am back. So, let's quickly fix this middle link, because it does need to be up one. I believe that's what the main issue is. Let's look again. Take a bit of a break. Okay, so where's it binding? It is binding when it goes up there. But why won't it go down like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the same length. So I don't know. This is really weird. Why would it not go down? Am I sure I'm counting it right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I don't know why it's being weird, but it is. Either way, I do need to move this up. Which I might weld just for the sake of the video. Yeah, I'll have to weld it. But... oops. It should work better now. Should. So I should be able to just weld that to there. No. Weld that onto there. So. Okay. Even though I just welded that, it should still have just that connecting it. And there we go. I don't know why it wasn't quite working right before. It should drop now too. Yeah, that's really weird. Maybe they were just too close. I don't know. Okay. Springs. Okay, so for this, I would just simply go like this. Oh, got a hair mark. And this way, I can easily just put the 3 that are gonna be needed. So, and and I'm going to go like this, so that they all put pressure equally. Oh, I just did that one wrong. It's supposed to go on there. Sure these ones are right. Go. And then I think I'll go here. No, I'll go here, because then I can push them down a little bit. So. Like so. Yes. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Like I said earlier, this isn't supposed to be pretty or anything, it's just supposed to work for now. Like it would have long ago. Okay. So now I'm going to actually take that and that off. Come out like this. So if I come down that should lock that into place kind of, and then going to go this, and that should lock it into place from going up. Yeah, it worked. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Okay. Actually going to go like this to try and stiffen it up a little bit. So. Okay. I now need a controller and the engine. Engine. Controller. Is this one gonna let me do it? I need to. I'll have to upgrade it, but. Okay, so I would put the controllers behind the seats. Then they're easy to access and blah blah blah. Front. Yeah. You never used to have to upgrade them until survival mode. That one there. Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, it just probably popped out. Okay. Let's see if we can get this thing off the ground a bit. It's the seat. And that's the air. Okay. 15 each. See what happens. Those are going the right way. And that is not. There we go. Wow. Springs are even weaker than I thought they were. Okay. Just for sake of the vehicle, I am going to strengthen them, but first came out you couldn't, so I would use all three. And it would finally be strong enough. Yeah, if I just if I raise one of them, it should be fine. So, then we'll stick the engine there. Here we go. Oh, steering. Forget about the steering. Okay. And that's not even the right seat again. It's backwards. Okay. That should work. Back still seems a little weak, so up it again. Oh, it broke. Okay, where did I mess up on that? Or did it just like... Oh, I think it just turned. I guess I didn't do that good of a job on that. Used to have this down so good, and then they started updating with like the welder and whatnot. I forget how to do it this way. But I want to see if it'll drive now. Because it should. It does. Here we go. And that's how I used to make my Baja trucks without a welder or the lift even. Go a little faster. Here we go. I don't know if it'll have any like flex or anything, but... And these were really laggy too. As you can tell, I'm getting 13 frames a second. Whereas that other one I get like 60. So it works really well, but it's just an old school way of doing it. And yeah. Let's just see how good this works. Because I haven't built in a long time, so I'm like built this way in a long time. So I'm curious to see how well it even worked. Because that's not bad. For how simple it is. If I added a couple more bearings, say like right here, it would probably flex a little bit better, but... Connections... Oh, the upgraded engines are even lighter too? I didn't realize that. That's cool. Yeah, all-wheel drive is definitely a lot better. Yeah. It's not bad for only having one physical welded thing holding the rear axle on. And then that's the big issue with this, is that happens. So I'm gonna end here, and yeah, I hope this gives someone a bit of nostalgia like it gives me now and then. I think of doing this, and it's fun to try and do things the way they used to be. But anyways, I hope this helped in some way, as I try to make all my scrap mechanic videos do. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.